everyone, how are you guys doing? I hope you are well. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night wherever you are. So today I'm gonna talk about makeup for beginners. Yay! Actually this video is a collaboration with a good friend of mine, Shaira. You have to check out her channel. So we're gonna split two parts. I'm gonna explain some stuff and then she's gonna explain some stuff on her video, so I will link her channel down below. And she's such a sweet girl and she's amazing and I love her. And yeah, it's so exciting because this is like my first collaborating video. Yay! But first and foremost, I would like to say you don't have to buy whatever that I say in this video. Like what works for me might not work for you. So my tips, my number one tips for beginning like doing makeup and starting to buy makeup is you gotta experiment with your face. Like you never know if it's good for your skin or not unless you try it, but be very careful. And yeah, it took me years to like get to know my skin and what foundation is good for my skin. For starters, let me just tell you, you don't really have to spend like a bomb to like start your makeup collection. Like for the basics, baby steps. I started with like super cheap like products, like day by day, like month by month. I do my research, do my survey, I watch YouTube videos, tons and tons of YouTube videos, and I really observe and like I really see what I want. I know like I want everything, but like before I buy like an expensive product, I would like seriously look at swatches, look at reviews, and look if it's really worth it. So before you get started, you have to ask yourself, what type of skin do you have? Do you have oily skin? Do you have dry skin? Do you have sensitive skin? Or do you have a combination skin? Like mine, my skin, it's a little mix of both. I guess I have a combination skin. Like I tend to get dry here and then I tend to get oily here. So start with a primer. Currently I'm liking this Smashbox Photo Finish foundation primer. It's actually like, it's a gel like primer. Okay, let me show you. I don't know if you can see. So it's, I don't know if you can see or not, because it's see-through. Okay, you see that? It's see-through and it's gel like. And as you rub in, it kind of gives your skin like a velvety finish. So for primer, if you have oily skin, try to look for an oil-free primer. Try to look for a mattifying primer because it will, tame the oil and then stop your face from like really be oily. If there's oil in your primer, it will add more oil throughout the day. If you have dry skin, then you might want to avoid mattifying primer because your skin is so dry and you add more matte in it, it would create patchiness and it would not give your face enough radiant and glow. So far I've been using this for a few months now and I really like it. It doesn't really like oil up my face around my T-zone and it doesn't really clog up my my face. So you have to be very picky and read through and read reviews when you try to buy a primer. Okay, now that we are done talking about primers, let's talk about foundation. Okay, you go to Sephora, you go to the drugstore and you see walls and walls of foundation and you're just like, bitch, what? Okay, worry no more. I'm gonna tell you a few basics and a few tips to buy foundation. If you watch my tutorials, you know that I love using NARS foundation. I've been using NARS for years and years and I've been trying other products as well. I've tried MAC, I've tried Makeup Forever, I've tried so many foundation, but it all clogs my pores, it all make me oily, it all, just doesn't do well for my skin. Okay, the number one tip when buying a foundation that I would like to share with you guys is like, don't be shy to ask for samples. Like I've been to Sephora and I wanted to try the Makeup Forever concealer. So I asked the sales assistant, I was like, hey, is it okay if I get a bit of sample? So they would put in like a tiny tube for you and then you can bring it back home and try it out. So you can try under the sunlight, under your, like through your camera, see how your skin reacts to it before buying the actual product. So by doing this, you would know like if you chose the right color, the right shade, the right formula, and so on. Next, it's time to move on to concealer. So what's concealer for, you may ask? To brighten up your face. It's mainly for your dark circle area, the center of your face. It would create an illusion of brighter face. Okay, so what you want to do is you put under your eyes, okay, you put here, and you put on your forehead, and you put the center of your nose, and then on your chin. It would give an illusion of like, you know, the focus, the main focus, like a light to your skin. You would normally go for like a 2 to 3 shades lighter than your skin tone. Most of the concealer that I've seen is it's either liquid or a stick concealer. The stick, I think you might want to avoid the stick concealer if you have dry skin, because the stick concealer, it tends to like really cling to your face, and that it might highlight your patchiness and your dry skin. So I would not suggest for a stick concealer if you have dry skin. Unless you have oily skin, then you might want to use a stick concealer, because creamy concealer, if you have oily skin, it might move around and mess it up, and you're just like, oh my god, it won't stay. But my tips to really set your concealer is put a powder on it when you're done. So why do you need contouring? Maybe some people not sure if they need contouring or not, if you know, I mean, it's up to you if you really want it, but contouring is to really, you know, define your face and make it more looking like really structured, and to add more shadow here, you know, to give an illusion of like a smaller face. So if you already have a smaller face, then you might not need that much, maybe to add warmth to your skin, but it's up to you. It's really up to you. So there's a lot of type of contouring. There's cream, there's liquid, there's powder. So I'm gonna show you guys how it looks like. For day-to-day makeup, I would normally go for like a powder, because it's not that heavy, it's very, you know, light. You can build up the color, and it's very fast to apply with a brush. So this is powder. I've been using NARS. You know, I'm such a NARS girl, I cannot lie. I've been using for years and years, and I've tried the Hoola bronzer from Benefit, and it gave me like a really bad breakout. So it's not for my skin. I mean, I'm not stopping you to buy it or whatever, but it's just not for my skin. I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. So this is liquid. So it's in a tube like this, and then you just, you know, just go over the parts where you want to contour and blend it away. This is my baby right here. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. If you have dry skin and you don't really want the patchy finishes, go for like a liquid, go for cream. It will help to balance out, you know, the creaminess and like the moisture of your skin. Even MAC has like contour kit as well. This is in the shade medium. They have light, medium, and I'm sorry, deep. Yes, that's it. Okay, next we're moving on to blushes to add some color to your cheeks. This is the cream blush. As you can see, it's in a form of cream, so all you do is dab a bit, and the warmth of your finger would melt off the product, so you just dab it on your cheeks. This would give such a beautiful like a natural flush to your skin. So for those of you who has a warmer skin tone like mine, more into medium to deep skin tone, I would suggest you to go for like a peachy orangey color like this from Milani. It's O2 Rose d'Oro. It's very pretty. It's like orangey, it has shimmer in it. I'm wearing it right now. I don't know if you can see or not, but it's very pretty and orangey. It would just complement your skin so much. I mean, you can always try pink blushes too. There's nothing wrong with that. And this is my favorite from Milani. It's called Tea Rose. It's very pretty. Even at the drugstore, they sell like a really nice blush for your skin. And I'm really liking the Revlon blush. It looks like this. If you want to start to fill in your eyebrows, there's a lot of ways to fill in your eyebrows. There is pencil, there is eyeshadow for your eyebrows. It's like a powder eyebrow filler. And then there's also, I know from Benefit, there's this eyebrow brow tint where you open it, it looks like a mascara, but it's super tiny and the bristles are just for your eyebrows and it's very easy to apply. But to get more control and precise line, I would suggest you to use pencil first. And then if you really know how to fill in your eyebrows, how to get a straight line, then only move on to eyebrow powders. Since I have dark hair, I would normally go for like a really dark brown color. It's really easy to use eyebrow powder as well. All you need is an angled brush, like so. This is from NARS. What I do is I would dab some in the eyebrow powder and I would create like a line, a precise line. I have an eyebrow tutorial. If you would like, I will link it down below and you can check it out. So you really have to like test it out and look at your hair and what makes you comfortable. Like if you have blonde hair, go for like a really light brown color. It will look good on you, okay? So yeah, that is my video on makeup for beginners in collaboration with Shaira, my good friend. And if you like to know more about brushes, about eyes, about lips and more, go to her channel. I will link it down below. She's amazing and she will explain more about it. And I hope I've helped you in this video and I hope that you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm so sorry if I said anything wrong. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to me. It will mean so much to me. And do subscribe to my friend Shaira. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye. Have a good day, beautiful. Kisses for you. I haven't even eaten yet. Girl, what is wrong with me? For the... What was that? Before we... Why do I keep on looking there? I have to look in the camera. Okay. So, before we get started...